Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com. And hey guys, so I've been in the cryptocurrency markets, learning cryptocurrency, day trading cryptocurrency, investing in cryptocurrency now for a little bit over a year, about a year and a half, maybe a little bit less than that. And all along the way, I have learned a ton. I've learned a tremendous amount about day trading, about investing, about reading charts and how to follow charts, how to invest at the right time, when you're day trading or swing trading. And kind of all along the way, I've discovered so many useful tools, so many useful mentors, people that have taught me, how to do different things. There is just a wealth of information out there. And really in the last year and a half, I've learned so much that I decided to create this YouTube channel, start telling others about it, and really, got that excitement, got that passion for cryptocurrency, which is why I'm still doing this today. I'm still day trading, still investing, still making YouTube videos, really just because I love it. It's very, very interesting to me. The feedback that I get on the YouTube channel from the comments and others is invaluable to me. I learned so much. And all along the way, in the past, I've invested in the stock market. I've dabbled in day trading in the stock market. I've dabbled in penny stocks for a while on and off, mutual funds, things like that. But never really, it's never really attracted me until I met cryptocurrency, right? Day trading, reading charts, Elliot Wave theory, different trading strategies, support and resistance, and base trading strategies. That never really grabbed me like it has in the cryptocurrency space. And I think that's because the volatility in the cryptocurrency space, cryptocurrency markets, it's so wide ranging that the opportunities are just much greater, right? The losses can be magnified, but the gains can also be magnified as well. And that's what really attracted me to the cryptocurrency markets. And especially that's what attracted me to day trading and swing trading in the cryptocurrency markets, because I saw just the opportunity everywhere, right? If you go and look at the Bitcoin charts, there's volatility all over the place, all across the board. You're measuring changes each day or within like a 2 to 3 range, anywhere from 10 to 50, 70% in some cases. Just take a few examples, right? There's a 50% gain right there, right? Then obviously there's a 40% drop right there. There's a 43% gain, right? Just in the last few days, there's been another 45% gain. That is very, very attractive to me, because when you're putting in large sums of money, tens of thousands of dollars on single trades, you want there to be a lot of volatility so that you can capture the upside and profit from any time there is a gain, even if it's a minuscule or a small chain. But when we're a small percentage change. But when we're talking about the cryptocurrency markets, we're seeing big, wide-ranging changes. And so so this has really attracted me along the way. And kind of along the way, obviously I've learned a lot from a lot of people on YouTube, from a lot of people on Steemit blogs, a lot of people on Twitter, in every corner of the internet. Reddit, it's another really good example, Bitcoin forums and things like that. Everywhere you look, there are really great resources to help you learn not only about cryptocurrency, but how to invest in cryptocurrency and investment strategies and ways that you can make money in these crazy markets that we're seeing today. And I'm really making this video because I want to make you guys aware of this, and I want you guys to be really educating yourself, learning, deeply learning about what is going on here. Because aside from what's really even going on in the cryptocurrency revolution as a whole, as it pertains to governments, banks, things like that, in terms of how it relates to the stock market, trading, human psychology, I've learned and gained so much just by learning how to read charts, by learning how to trade in charts, by learning how to be patient and holding cryptocurrency, by learning how to be patient and waiting for dips and drops in the market to present good opportunities or better opportunities to buy. And that has been invaluable to me. I can now take this anywhere else I go. I could go to any stock market, I could go to any market, and I can essentially look at how to read the charts because of what I've learned over time. And this did not all come at once. This did not come on my own. I've had a lot of help along the way just by learning. But the best learning experience I've had by far is actually by actually going into the cryptocurrency markets and by actually doing the day trading with smaller amounts of money until I learn, until I feel comfortable with trading. So if you're not doing that today, take $100, right? Divide it into a couple different categories and practice day trading, practice swing trading, right? $100 is maybe a lot to some people, right? It is definitely a lot to certain people, not a lot to other people. But $100 will and could really change your life if you play it the right way in the cryptocurrency markets. And I'm not saying $100 is going to make you a millionaire or anything like that. But what it will do is it will teach you very valuable techniques in terms of how to read charts and how to read markets when they're going up and down. One of the most valuable techniques I've learned, it revolves around the support and resistance method of trading, or what I call the base trading method of trading, right? A lot of people do this. There's a lot of different types and different ways, different permutations of this trading technique or this trading methodology by using technical analysis to, enter the markets at the right time, sell out of the markets at the right time. But there's been really one person that's helped me more probably than anybody else, and it's because of his clarity of, the way he teaches, the way he educates, his experience and wisdom of being a stock market and day trader for probably, I think, 10, 15, 20 years plus. There's a lot of valuable and wisdom in listening to people like that. And today I want to give a couple shout outs to people that I have learned from, and I want to give you them as resources as well as you're learning on your cryptocurrency journey, right? They've really helped me a lot. I still follow them today. I follow their material today, but what they've taught me has been completely invaluable, and I want to share that with you guys. I want you guys to benefit from that as well. This is not a sales pitch. I'm not selling anything. I don't even think these people sell anything. Maybe one of them does sell something, but you don't have to buy it. He gives picks away for free and so forth and so on. And so let me jump into it. So the base trading method that I've been talking about for quite some time now, it's essentially when the market plummets below a certain base level, and what I call by a base level is when there's been a hard fall in the market, there typically is a zone of support, right? Where people will start to scoop up that particular cryptocurrency or stock at a certain price, right? When it's very low, people will see that and they'll say, oh, I can't let this go any lower. I'm going to buy this. This is a great opportunity to buy. And they buy and the market then goes back up. That's what you call support, right? It's a base of support where there's a large group of buyers willing to invest at that particular price point, right? So what base trading essentially does is once the price has fallen below the previous base that we've seen on a major chart, right, a major drop, for example, the likelihood or probability of it rising back up above that previous base is very high, right? 90, 95, 97% probability that it will go up higher than the previous base. So take this as an example. There was a huge, massive drop, right, in end of December, right here, all the way down. There was like a 70% drop, right, all the way down, or maybe it was like a 50% drop, all the way down, right? Mark that as my base, right? And then from the days and weeks that follow, I was looking for, okay, when is there going to be a drop below the price of 11,124 approximately, right? We went from 20,000 all the way down to 11,000. Then we started climbing back up again with fluctuations in between. But then eventually and ultimately, there is another dip below that base, and that's right here, right? And really what base trading says is that anything below that base is fair game for buying, right? Because if you assume that the base that was cracked right here is going to return to its previous levels and then some, you look at right here, and anything you buy below that base, that previous base, is profit territory where you can actually make money on the bounce, right? And that's exactly what base trading is. And if you look at the charts, this happens over and over and over. It happened right here, right? Back to the base and above the base, right? It happens all the time, guys. It happens. I mean, here's some other examples. Here's one right here. Here's the base right here. We cracked that base, again, went above that base, right? So this happens time and time again, and I've even shared with you a tool right here, qft.hodl, which shows you all of the bases that you can trade off of, and this is a Bitcoin USDT tether chart, and it shows you exactly where the bases are, right? So here's a base you could have profited off of, right? Purchases here. Here's a base you could have profited off of. Purchases here, sells here, purchase, sell, purchase, sell. Purchase here, sell here. Again, a base, purchase, sell. And this happens over and over and over. And the reason it happens is because humans, their psychology acts in a certain way, and it's predictable, right? These markets literally draw out the psychology collectively of millions and millions of people trading, and this is the charts that it draws, right? So the person that originally turned me on to this idea, his name is Quick Fingers Luke. He actually referred me to this tool as well. And I don't think he actually built this tool. One of his followers built this tool, and I shared it with you guys. But he has a Steemit blog right here. If you go to steemit.com/@QuickFingersLuke, I'll put this in the show notes as well. You'll see his blog. He's got a pretty active following of about 5,000 people. Very, very religious cult followers, I would say even. Very religious, and it's for a reason, right? It's because this guy, Quick Fingers Luke, he knows what he's talking about. He's been day trading and swing trading in the stock market on penny stocks for, I think, 15 years or something like that. I would highly, highly recommend that you go to his Steemit blog, you subscribe to it, and watch all of his videos, right? You're going to learn tremendous amount about base trading, about day trading, and about how to pick cryptocurrency picks and stock market picks with very, very high probability of accuracy. He also has a YouTube channel, Quick Fingers Luke. It's grown to 26,000, which is phenomenal, right? I mean, I remember when it was much, much lower than that. And he shows exactly how he does his base trading. I have mentioned some of this in my videos in the past. I've mentioned, base trading techniques, support and resistance techniques. This has come from a lot of different sources. I've, learned about support and resistance from many, many different areas, not just Quick Fingers Luke. But I have to say that Quick Fingers Luke teaches it in a very, very effective way. He breaks it down in a very, very effective and simplistic way that really helps newcomers understand how to actually do it, which is why I recommend you guys go and check out what he does. So that's kind of the first guy that I want to mention. Again, I'm not getting paid to promote this. I'm not getting paid for anything here. I've just been very thankful and appreciative to the knowledge that he's given me. Want to impart that with others and want you guys to learn more about that. I will continue to talk about base trading on my YouTube channel as well. I will probably break down a lot more techniques, and I'm exploring other techniques as well right now, including Elliot Wave theory, right? So Elliot Wave theory is a way to read wave patterns, right? It's actually a technique that came out of physics, right? Because in physics, there's waves, and you need to know how to predict, how those waves will react in different situations, and it leads to wave theory, right? There's theories about waves and how waves move and how particles move and so forth and so on. And Elliot Wave theory really stemmed or kind of spawned from that, right? In the early, I think it was like the early 1900s, early like 1930s or 1920s or something like that. Elliot Wave came into being. And it's a very, very powerful technique to predict the stock market or to predict the cryptocurrency markets. Any markets where human psychology is involved, it's a very, very effective tool to do that, right? And there's one guy in particular that I've been following on Twitter. His name is Eric Cho, young guy, very, very large following on Twitter because he has been giving out a wealth of information. I mean, tremendous, tremendous amount of information about trading stocks. He gives out certain picks. He'll tell you when to buy and when to sell certain stocks, certain cryptocurrencies. And as an example, he's very, very good. I'd say he's an expert at Elliott Wave theory. And as an example, here are one of his charts that he brought up, right? So you can see it's very, very technical, very, very in-depth, and he draws out literally how Elliott Wave theory works. If you see these numbers and these letters here, this is him plotting out different Elliott Wave patterns, head and shoulders patterns, so forth and so on, and marking on the charts where support is, where resistance is, where the targets are, where you should buy, where you should sell. And I've been following this guy for maybe a month or two now at this point, and I've been very, very impressed at his picks and his ability to really just break down these charts in an effective and a simple way. Let's go down, to some others, right? He's talking about Bitcoin a lot here, just because of what's been going on with Bitcoin. But he talks about a lot of different charts and different coins. Right here, he's talking about Enigma. Enigma token right here, he's breaking it down, saying, the bottom is going to be right here. And then he breaks down where somebody should, first buy, where they should re-enter, where the short-term target is, to make a quick buck if you're day trading, and where the short-term or long-term targets are if you're looking to hold for a little bit longer. I have found this tremendously, tremendously helpful. His following has grown significantly and very, very quickly because of the information he's been providing. Again, I think he does sell a spreadsheet. Yeah, he does. And now it's a February coin list pick. You can buy it. I think it's $50. He offers a free version and a paid version. I think the paid version is $50, so not a big deal. I haven't actually bought it yet because of all the information he just gives out freely on Twitter. I found extremely, extremely useful. Here's another one right here with Bitcoin showing, where things are going to go. His most recent target is 9,000. So he's saying that Bitcoin is going to go down and have some resistance around 7,800 or a little bit lower. And then the target will be 9,000 where you want to sell. And he's actually showing in a different chart that there's going to be a drop after 9,000. So we'll see if that actually happens, but he's fairly accurate quite a bit of the time. So the reason I'm making this video is because there's people like this that have been helping me through my journey, right? There's others as well. There's influencers I've talked about before, John McAfee, Jihan Wu. There's a lot of people in the market that I follow, that I watch because they know what they're talking about. There's people I follow for technical analysis like Quick Fingers Luke, like Eric Cho. Then there's other people I follow like influencers that just have market sway. They really are the ones that can really help to sway markets based on what they say, because their followings and their influence are so big that that's what they do. They announce something on Twitter and all of a sudden the market moves because of what they said, right? But there's also smaller players that aren't quite as influential but have a wealth of information through technical analysis, like these guys that I just mentioned. So guys, hopefully you go and you check out their profiles. Again, it's Quick Fingers Luke. You can go to YouTube and search for Quick Fingers Luke and find his channel. You can go to steemit.com and then search for Quick Fingers Luke there, and you'll find his Steemit blog as well. Eric Choi, he's just twitter.com/cryptocho, CHOE. Follow him. And again, guys, if you haven't looked at what these people are saying, please do. If you have others, I would love to know who these other people are that you're following, that you find, like, what are your top 1 to 3 people that you follow, right, to get information from? Who are those people? I want to know who they are because I want to follow them too, right? I'm always wanting to learn, always trying to learn, and let's help each other try to learn, in this crazy cryptocurrency market now today. I think it'll help everybody make more money. I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click on my YouTube link, the red button, subscribe on the top or bottom, depending on how you're watching this video, and I will talk to you next time. See you guys.